Okay, it's 65 degrees out here, cloudy with threatening rain. The temps are forecasted to go down to the low 50s by 12 noon, and it's 6 a.m. this morning. So let's see if I can avoid getting wet. It looks like the rain is right behind me. I gotta crank these pedals westwards to stay dry. I am presently headed to the Ride for Equity put on by the Black Leaders Detroit organization. This nonprofit provides financial support to entrepreneurs, innovative tech businesses that haven't had access to traditional capital sources. Their Ride for Equity and their big ride from Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma to Wall Street in New York are designed to bring awareness to BLD's mission. I arrived at the Michigan Central Station in the area known as Corktown. So far, I've managed to avoid getting wet. The meetup for the Ride for Equity is at the Book Depository Innovation Center. I meet up with the CEO, Deron Dandridge. I informed Deron that it might be a little difficult because of the severe weather pattern that has set up over Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, and Pennsylvania.
I have supported these projects several years, and I'm supporting like We are about to connect with the Detroit Riverwalk. There's a lot of construction going on down here with lots of streets closed off. I have a video that I shot last summer on the Detroit riverfront. You can catch the link right in the top right hand corner.
2 weeks away from the Detroit Grand Prix. Here is our opportunity to ride the back straightaway. First rest stop is at Cullen Plaza. Those riders doing the 6-mile slow roll, this is where they turn around and go back to the starting point. I see rain clouds. Here is the CEO giving another one of his inspirational speeches. Looks like rain is about to catch up with us. I'm checking to see if it's time while we at Richard Gabriel Park to take shelter from any possible rain. It was decided to press on to Belle Isle. now the wind is blowing about 25 miles an hour. I'm really puzzled on how these kayakers are even remaining upright. I am happy to say the new asphalt bike path and walking path is almost completed. I am happy to say this will be a much safer ride around the island. Riding back towards the bridge directly in 25-mile-an-hour winds are really putting the stress on my legs. They are now starting to burn, and I definitely will need a rest once I cross back over the bridge. Here is where my legs definitely were trying to cramp. But I took in some fluids, and then I said, I just got to keep pressing on. It took a minute for the group to gather back up. At this point, I'm 25 miles in, and my body needed some nourishment.
Right back with better than that. We can go back to where I came from.
At this point, I'm glad the wind is at my back. But I decided since I'm so close to Indian Village, I'm going to stop at Sister Pie. I'm going to pick up a wedge of pie and some coffee. I decided to go to Red Hook on the Greenway because the coffee at Sister Pie wasn't doing it for me. Get a mocha,
For sure. What size?
large.
Okay. Is it all for you?
Yes.
$6.60.
Now this hit the spot. I am now on the Dennis Archer Greenway. This is a 1.2 mile flat paved trail that takes you from the riverfront to Eastern Market. I like using this path because it keeps me off of the DeQuinta cut, especially when the cut is busy. Since the back of my thighs feel like they were going to cramp up, I'm going to take a chance and use the glass diamond filled Mount Elliott bypass to get home. I am wondering, is Mount Saleya on the Google Maps? Okay, as you can see, I'm on Vulcan. I'm looking for signs of Sarek or Cybok or Spock. Think you can help me? Live long and prosper. Since I do not eat at Chick-fil-A, maybe someone can answer this question for me. Why does Chick-fil-A have a cow as a mascot and not a chicken? If you know the answer, please let me know in the comments below. The good news is I managed to stay dry on the ride of equity. If you want more information on their ride from Wall Street to Wall Street or Black Leaders Detroit in general, I put a link in the description where you can connect with them. I want to share with you that I use these small group rides to train for my overnight and my weekend bike touring trips. Riding from home to these rides and back is the adventure for me. Think about incorporating a few group rides in your cycling adventures. Let me know if you like this video by smashing the like button. I can use your support by subscribing to my channel. It's free and it helps me more than you know. Plus, if you click on the notification bell, you will be notified whenever I upload a new episode. YouTube is going to recommend another episode that it thinks you would want to watch. Please click here to continue.